My name is Glenn McIntyre. My wife and I moved to Charlotte 6 years ago, and 4 years ago, Jerry with Valverax helped us put on this porch, and it has been a blessing ever since.
What made you transform this porch, and what were you looking to see in the final result?
When we first moved in, we were being deluged with rain onto the porch because it was just windows and just a plain covered porch. And the pollen in the spring, my wife was out here continually wiping up water or wiping things off. And a fellow teacher where I was teaching had told me about the porch they put on. And within a few months, we had Jerry on our porch talking about how we could redesign it and recreate it as something that was really not just functional, but also really pretty.
Awesome, Glenn. So how was your experience with working with Valverax?
I would say it was great. Jerry came out and gave us a proposal, and then another one of the Valverax associates came out and worked through some of the more specific details. And it is like a lot of things that you construct. You get ideas as you're going. So I don't think originally we had planned on the floor that we have, but we started looking at flooring. And then the stone wall that you see was added probably a month after Jerry first came and talked with us. It just seemed that with white siding like the rest of the house, that it would be more casual and not quite as I don't know, an architectural piece. And then we had the columns were all sided, and everything has turned out gorgeous. The fan was a recommendation, and the fan makes it just fantastic. The porch is used quite a bit. We just spent a week with in-laws from Cincinnati for 4 days, and my son and a couple grandchildren for 3 days, and most of the time we sat out here.
Based on what you said, what was your favorite part about working with Valverax?
Let me think about that for a moment. To tell you the truth, my favorite part was Yuri. Okay. Now, I don't know if I want... I think he's some way related to Jerry.
Okay.
He had moved from the West Coast. He was I think Jerry's Ukrainian, is
yes.
that?
Yes.
And I think this young fellow was Ukrainian. He was just a pleasure to work with. Nice guy. But overall, I'll just answer the question overall, but if I had to, just talking between me and you, probably the favorite part was being able to talk with Yuri. And
all right, Glenn, now that the porch has been finished for a couple of years, we would like to know, how has it changed this for you to enjoy your home?
Before the porch was built, we sat on the front porch on a swing hanging from the overhang, and that would be our place to sit. But after the pond was installed, to come out here and sit in the old porch was uncomfortable. The pollen blew in, the rain blew in, and my wife was cleaning up puddles of water constantly. But after putting on this porch, we're out here almost constantly. It's easy. Within 3 minutes, you can close all the windows, and you have a rain waterproof room. The other night, it was thundering at 12:30 in the night, and my wife said, "Uh-oh, the porch windows are open." I ran out here, and in a couple minutes, the porch was closed up. Before, it would take eight towels to come out and wipe up all the water, and it felt a lot more humid out here. But this is just great. We love to come out and sit and just look at the pond and all the shrubs and flowers, and it's great. I would just encourage you to call Jerry and sit down and have a discussion about what they could do for you. There's lots of things that they can do that we didn't decide to do, but you and he sit down, make a plan, and then build one. It will enhance your life.